I'm giving myself 1 year to fulfill my childhood dream of playing professional golf. To be honest with you, this is a dream I gave up on a long time ago. And then one day I started to think a very, very dangerous question. What if? What if I tried? What if I practiced? What if this dream wasn't dead? Anyone who's ever had an unfulfilled dream, anyone who's ever dared to ask, what if? Then this is for you. First and foremost, this is a story. This journey over the next year is a story of someone trying to rekindle a lost love, chase down a dream they thought was gone. In order to properly tell this story, y'all gotta get to know me a little bit. And for that, we gotta go back to where it started. No, not that far. Still too young. More like awkward and middle part braces years. Yeah, that's better. It was around this time, the age of 10, that I started going to the driving range with my dad. I was using his old Tommy Armour 845 8-iron. I can still feel the worn out smooth grip in my hands. And it was from that point that I was hooked. Golf had me. You see, I was born and raised in Augusta, Georgia, and growing up under the Loblollies inspired a romantic love affair with golf that is unmatched. Being only a few miles from Magnolia Lane means being surrounded by golf's greatest traditions, by golf's greatest players, and a lot of Masters memorabilia. No, like so much Masters memorabilia. In middle school, I started to really get interested in learning about the game. So I read Harvey Pinnick's Little Red Book, and then all of his other books. This even inspired me to write a book of my own. Now, I never made it past page 5, but even at this age, I was dreaming big. From here, I went to the first tee. I took lessons, I played tournaments, and ate so many hot dogs. Like a concerning amount of hot dogs. Who let me eat this many hot dogs? Look at me, I'm inhaling that hot dog. How was I allowed to eat so many hot dogs? From the first tee in middle school, I moved into high school golf, and that's where I really started to get serious about the game and my dream of going pro. I was lucky enough to compete on a very high level with some incredible players that went on to do phenomenal things, like current PGA Tour professional Matt NeSmith. Matt even signed this hat for me when we were in high school. Matt, if you're watching, hit me up. Let's play a match. Let's get you on the channel. Probably gonna have to spot me a few strokes, but we'll have some fun. Golf was everything to me at this point. But under the surface, the relationship was starting to sour. I grew up in a blue-collar family of mill workers and tradesmen, and they were so supportive in ways that I can never understand and can never repay and will always be grateful for. But we didn't know anything about psychology or the mental game. And so I frankly had zero mental game. No game management. No positive self-talk. I had no idea what I was doing. So by the state championship my senior year, I was completely burnt out. I showed up, I went through the motions, and in my final round of competitive high school golf, I shot 90. And that's where I thought the dream died. I played club golf for a semester at Clemson before all but quitting golf for the next 4 years to get this master's degree. And then one day, for no reason at all, I started to ask the question, what if? I'd grown up in golf's most romantic theater, watching shows like Pipe Dream on Golf Channel, which makes me a hopeless romantic that's just delusional enough to think this might work. I didn't play in Junior Worlds. I didn't play on the Junior Ryder Cup team. I didn't even play in the AJGA. We weren't members of the most private, exclusive clubs. I've been using the same set of wedges for the last 10 years. I'm not even sure they're legal anymore. When was that groove rule again? If I'm being honest with you, I was a slightly above average golfer. At the end of the day, I was and still am just some regular dude living in the obscurity of golf. And so really what this question has become about is, can a regular guy with slightly above average golf ability play professional golf? If that sounds like something you're interested in, then join the gallery. Hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, drop a comment, and let me know, because this is ultimately a story for all of us. We've heard the other stories. We've heard every major success story of every kid that was spoon-fed greatness. But what about everybody else? What about the kids that got burnt out because they didn't have the education, they didn't have the money? That's the story I want to tell. That's my story. So, can I make the PGA Tour? I don't know, but I'm going to find out. I'm not ready to let this dream die. I'm not ready to let golf be the one that got away. So, I guess this is hello YouTube, and I'll see you in the next one.